Color TV. Color TV machiegni pacho. Ma e odwa.
Misawa kendo machiegni jahera mar Color TV ageno odiochieng' makawuondi mar wuok tich chieng' tarik 9 dwe mar 2 higa mar 2026 dhi kod yonindo mano makare. Chenro makende mar ng'endo weche wakiloni weche giko matuch koni koda kocha jofwambo magwa bende kotache counties mopogore opogore ni weche gik duto choponi e yon makare kendo tholindo mano ma owinjore kamago mawekoni gi tholindi oting'o mano motenore koda romo mabende obagi ka jot mar ker kod jatend piny William Samoei Ruto kaachiel koda jombetre ma pinje maoko e pacho kaendi moko gin mago motenore koda weche giko mago mag seyo makoro ibiwo kuom seneta ma kaunti ma Nairobi Edwin Sifuna kotenore koda chung' mare mar siasa gi e thulonindi mamoko gin mago motenore koda weche giko mar neno ni sirikal oketo lai makare mar neno ni oganda giko mawuok e gwenge ko mago ma ongoro koro nyalo yudo chenro makare mar pi kaachiel koda chiemo. Bed kod nyagiko machiendi nyinga en Julian Ouma ka jaloko marwa en Bella Achieng'. Parni do achiel kachiel kolero giko mag tudruok magwa magwang' buka at Color TV Live, YouTube at Color TV Live, TikTok at Color TV Live machiegni. Jatend piny William Samoei Ruto dichieng' makawuondi ne obago romo kod jombetre mag piny maoko e pacho kaendi kama bende romo makamaendi ne geto keto lwasi makare mar ohala kaachiel koda tudruok makare kind piny Kenya kaachiel koda pinje maoko. Romo makamaendi ne obagi kar jot mar ker buore Nairobi ka en romo nindo mano mokwongo nyaka ne jatend piny William Samoei Ruto singa ne obiro bedo ka obago romo mar jombetre piny maoko e pacho kaendi higa ka higa. Kamaendi kaka notwak e kinde romo kamano mar neno ni onyal jiwo yore giko mag tudruok makare e kind piny Kenya kaachiel koda pinje maoko.
Allow me to highlight two major infrastructure investments approved by the General Assembly at a combined value of nearly $340 million, the largest capital investment undertaken by the UN Secretary General in Africa outside of peacekeeping. These projects are a clear and tangible demonstration of the United Nations' long-term commitment to Kenya. The first is the office expansion and upgrade, approved in 2017 and successfully completed last year. Importantly, the project was completed ahead of schedule and under budget, reinforcing UNON's strong track record in delivering complex capital projects efficiently and responsibly. The second is the conference facilities project, approved in 2023. This transformative investment will expand meeting capacities from 14 to 30 meeting rooms, including the construction of a new 1,600-seat assembly hall. This project will ensure that the only UN headquarters in Global South is equipped with modern, secured, and fit-for-purpose facilities capable of hosting mandated intergovernmental meetings well into the future. Early works began in 2025, with full construction scheduled to commence this year and completion expected in 2030. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, as the global home of environmental multilateralism and as the headquarters of UNEP and UN Habitat, UNON continues to lead by example in environmental stewardship. UNON remains the first and only headquarters to achieve and maintain ISO 14001 certification for environmental management system. Through reforestation, biodiversity conversion, and our commitment to achieving net zero operation by 2030, we continue to demonstrate what credible climate leadership looks like in practice.
The principles of Pan-Africanism, good neighborliness, and regionalism continues to shape our diplomacy. Kenya currently serves as the chair of the East African Community and will chair the Common Markets for Eastern and Southern Africa Authority later this year. These responsibilities align with Kenya's long-term standing view that enhanced regional cooperation remains central to Africa's economic transformation and sustainable development in general. At the continental level, Kenya continues to contribute to Africa's institutional strengthening. As African Union champion for institutional reform, we have supported ongoing efforts to enhance the effectiveness, the credibility, and responsiveness of the Union, particularly in the areas of peace, governance, and financing. We recognize the United Nations remains one of humanity's greatest collective achievements. Yet persistent funding shortfalls and administrative constraints continue to limit its efficacy and responsiveness. Kenya therefore supports renewed efforts to strengthen and adequately resource the UN system. The defunding of UN agencies weakens multilateral cooperation and diminishes the international community's capacity to respond to conflict, humanitarian crisis, global health threats, and development challenges. At the same time, Africa also marks 2 decades since the Ezulwini Consensus and the Sirte Declaration, through which the continent has spoken in one voice in calling for just and equitable reform.
Komachielo en ni sirikal ma pacho kaendi koro ni to rango kendo okenge makare mowinjore ketie neno ni oganda duto ma pacho kaendi ok obedo koda nok mar chiemo, pi kaachiel koda ngima makare kuonde mopogore opogore pacho kaendi ka oriwo nyaka jogeko ma odak e kuondegeko ma ongoro. Kane oloso e kindego eko bende ne oyango ni oganda ma kwan giromo 3.3 gi thuolniendi osebedo kakalo e kech maliyo mokalo. Jalup jatend piny Kithure Kindiki oyango ni gi thuolniendi sirikal ma Thurka oseketo tenge omenda ma ibiro tigodo e neno ni oganda koro ni to yudo pi maliw ma ginyalo tiyo godo kaachiel koda yorego mago mag puro kaachiel koriwo nyaka chenro makare mar neno ni onyalo rito jamni magi. Kindiki wacho ni piny owacho timo maendi kalore koda oro noendo mane one pacho kaendi e kind dwe noendo mano mar 10 dwe mar 12 mar higa mokalo mar 2020 to koda pi koda
1 month should give us enough lead time to review the situation again and adjust whatever adjustments we need to make. With those many remarks, I want to welcome you.
We have stock which can take us probably to the maybe last week.
Other non-ASAL counties, if you go to a place in Tegana West Meru area, the situation is just similar like the one of the ASAL areas. We have already mapped animals and told the pastoralists to move where there is standing hay across those countries.
What actually is not feasible to feed the entire livestock. It's not feasible because of the number.
Treasury advised through a letter that we need to work closely with CARO or NDMA. So we chose to work.
We must procure, whoever has that money must spend it today, tomorrow, and get hay where it's supposed to go.
Our intention to use this other government infrastructure was to fasten the process, not because we see for us even.
All right. NDMA and then Red Cross. Impact on the ASA areas, yes, because of the performance of the last season. What else have you said that I have not understood?
It's also good to...
The purpose of this meeting was to review the ongoing interventions by the government of Kenya on the situation of the droughts, the mitigation interventions that we are making on droughts. As you are aware, the performance of the last rains, October to December season, was suboptimal. They did not perform very well. So many counties, up to 23 counties, are in need of support in terms of human food, livestock feed, and other drought mitigation interventions. Overall, 3.3 million people across our country are affected, and we also need food to reach our schools, to make sure that our learners are not disrupted by the ongoing drought situation. Therefore, we have reviewed the ongoing interventions. We have resolved to upscale the interventions. We have also resolved to diversify the food available so that we can take care of sensitive, special sections of society, including children, women, and the invalids. We have also asked and directed that all county steering committees be activated, and that we need to work on the last mile delivery of food. We are taking a little long for the food to reach the population in their areas, and therefore we've directed that those teams be activated, and we are going to work through a better supply chain and last mile delivery program going forward. We are also making interventions for water tracking, for livestock, and for people, and we're going to request for that process also to be expedited. So I want to take this opportunity to assure the people of Kenya that the government views the current situation as a serious situation, but at the same time assure the people of Kenya that we will not spare any resources to make sure that we don't lose human life, and we also mitigate the effects of this drought on livestock and the entire ecosystem that would be affected, including our wildlife and protected areas. So thank you very much for coming.
Chomoko motenore gi mageko mag siasa en ni jatend migano indo mar omenda e pacho kae ni John Padi koro ndo wuok oko kendo kwayo tend duond buch siasa mar ODM mondo mi onyal thichi oko e apisi. Senator ma kaunti ma Nairobi Edwin Sifuna kotenore koda chung' mare mar siasa gi Thulnindi. Mbadi ma ilosi kendo ko mane oyuoro nyasi ndo mano mar solo omenda e gweng' moko e kaunti ndo mano ma Homa Bay oyango ni Sifuna gi Thulnindi osebedo ka nyiso picha ndo mano ma ok ber kata matina ndo ngone ndo mano mar siasa mar ODM kendo kosebedo ka ochiwo luor ne ogai mar ndo mano Laktar Oburu Oginga. Mbadi bende ne oyango ni gino endo kana chenro makoroni to chake mong'ere kaka Linda Mwananchi mano endo mabende itiyo godo koda Sifuna kachel koda lange mamoko mano moting'o jaod bura ma Embakasi East Babu Owino kachel koda governor ma county ma Siaya James Agri Orengo. Gin mago eko makoroni to dhi ataro madun buch siasa endo mano mar ODM. Oyango ni en gino endo makare kan bende ne gisewuok oko e dumno endo mondo mi ginyal timo gik moko kaka gichano giwegi.
For sure, there is no way that ODM is Samaratic. ODM will remain solid the way Raila left it. So long as some of us are still there, there are people who think now people like Mbadi cannot play politics. We will. And we will make sure that ODM is strong on the ground. We will make sure that we talk to our people to remain steadfast in ODM under the leadership of Oburu Odinga. Oburu has been steadfast behind Raila, even though Raila is younger than him. But he did not in any way fight the leadership of his brother. He respected his brother. Therefore, we must also respect Oburu Odinga for the leadership that he has. But one thing that I want to tell ODM leaders while standing here, and I can see some of the leaders are here. The message I want to pass to ODM, if you think that ODM will remain solid by having everybody who has been there, including people whose agenda is completely opposite what ODM wants, you are daydreaming. You must allow some people to exit ODM at this stage. If someone does not want to agree with ODM policies, with the policies that spelled out by the party leader after convening Central Committee meeting, that person should be left to go, so that we can see how many people he's living with. Someone like Sifuna will not remain in ODM because already is conflicted. He is now selling the agenda of someone else. Why are you pretending? You cannot keep him in the party. He is gone. Allow him to go. When I was chairman of the party, and Ababu Namwamba wanted to behave like he's behaving, I made sure he left. I convened the disciplinary committee against him as the SG. And by the way, let nobody cheat you. At the SG is keeping documents of the party. That one we changed a long time ago. We created trustees. We sat down. Sifuna does not even know where the registration certificate of ODM is. He does not know. If he has seen him, let him take a photo of that certificate and put on WhatsApp. He can live with the people he will live with. But the party will remain cohesive. We need a cohesive outfit, not a party where the party leader says this, then another official says the other. Today they are in Busia, selling an agenda we don't know. They are saying Raila did not leave us in Broadway. Who took Badi to Broadway to government? Did they question him? And he died while we were in government. And he said that 2020, up to 2027, after 2027, hata bado tutaendelea kufanya kazi. That was Raila Odinga. But even if he did not say that, where do you want us to go? Let us assume Raila did not say that. Where do you want us to go? Do you want us to join Gachagua? Or do you want us to go with Matiang'i? Or do you want us to go with Kalonzo? As we will work with Ruto to 2027 and beyond. And 2032, some of us are ready to take over as the president of this country. We are ready. We are ready. If we are not ready, kaa kando. Sisi tuko tayari. Kama unataka kusimama 2027, sema. Mimi sitaki kusimama president 2027. But 2032, I am ready. Hakuna kitu ambayo unakuwa unafurahia. Soma sasa. Pele. Hapa ni kisaku soma.
Mane weche gi komo tinore gi mago mag siasa oyudo ni ogai madun bonendo mar United Green Movement mano mabende neno ogai mar doho machon Chief Justice David Maraga wuok oko kendo singo ni obiro bedo e debe e laro komnindo mano mar ker higa mar 2027. Maraga mane lose gwenge ko mago mag Garissa bichi makaunendi oyango ni obiro timo maendi kaluwore koda yie ma oganda jo Kenya koro ni to keto kuome kendo oyango ni ikore mar biro kelo lokruok mar ariya e pacho kaindi. E kendo gogo bende ne owacho ni komor kata matin kit kaka jotelo osebedo ka riembo chenro ma opogore e pacho kaindi kaka maendi e kaka ne oloso e kinde ma bende ojiwo oganda ma pacho kaindi mondo mi owuog oko mar ndikore kata mar kawo pande kaachiel koda ndikruok kaka jolut ombulu.
Things that mostly the youth they do give accountability, they have passion for their coming generations. So I highly appreciate part of this and also request the entire people of northern Kenya to register as a voter so that they know their rights, watu wajitokeze kwa wingi.
Katiba ndo tiba. Kuna the caravan is based on voter mobilization and ID registration. Tunahamasisha wananchi Kenya yote kutoka county 001 hadi county 047 taratibu, urahisi, upolepole, kuambia umuhimu ya kujisajili kura na kuchukua kipande ndo tukue na mabadiliko hii nchi ambayo imeingia kwa mikono ya watu ambaye wameharibu nchi kabisa. In this time where there are scorching droughts, we are not coming to celebrate and dance with the, political tunes. We just came and felt that it's the time we talk to the people, they do some changes. If they take the voters card and they get registered with the ID cards, they can bring change. Where we can get leaders who address the needs of having a drought and mitigations, like having arrangements for the farmers, for the pastoralists, and avoiding these waters that are coming downstream to the river that are bringing damage in flooding times. So ningesema sisi yetu ni kuambia nyinyi wote jitokeze na mjiandikishe, mjisajili.
Go to Garissa. We'll go to have the caravans around the Garissa to sanitize on registration of ID and registration of voters. You as Kenyans, it's good to register yourself as a voter. It's your right. Also, we want to educate the young people and our mothers who are illiterate on the importance of becoming as a voter and practicing your right. Thank you all.
Hii ukatiba caravan. Hamu yetu ni end around all the 47 counties ili tusungumuze na wananchi, tupate nafasi ya kuzungumza na wananchi na kuwahimiza wajiandikishe. Ni kuhimiza kila mmoja bila kuwa na kura, your voice will not be heard. Tunataka kuhimiza Wakenya wote wajiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Come 2027 tupige kura, tubadilishe huo uongozi ambao haujali maslahi ya wananchi, na tulete uongozi ile ambao inajali mambo ya wananchi zaidi. Tumalize wizi wa mali ya serikali. Wajibu wa serikali ni kupeleka huduma kwa wananchi, sio wananchi wanakuja kuitafuta. Kwa hivyo IBC wafanye mipango kamili ya kupeleka huduma kwa wananchi, sababu hapa hawa ni wafugaji na lazima watafutie mifugo yao chakula. Kwa hivyo ni wajibu wa IBC kuendelesha hii uandikishaji wa kura, iende na waende kila pahali, watembee kila pahali ndio waweze kuandikisha. Wakiongojea ati waje kufanya wakati kura imekaribia, utapata wakati huo wafugaji wako msituni huko na watapata nafasi ya kujiandikisha. Kwa hivyo mwito wetu kwa IBC ni kwamba fanya hii exercise iwe regular, kwenda kwa msikiti, kwenda kwa makanisa, sababu hapo ndio unapata watu. Kama iko wakati pahali ambao hata iko ile pans ya maji, wafugaji wanakuja huko kwa wengi, kwenda huko muandikishe. Ni kwenda tu na those a few clerks na waandikishe, wachukue huduma kwa wananchi. Down to leadership ambao wakiingia kwa uongozi ni kama hiyo kiti ni ATM yake. Pesa ile ambayo inatakikana kutumika kwa mahitaji ya wananchi inaibiwa kiolela, na kitu ambao kinanihuzunisha kabisa ni kwamba serikali haifanyi vile inatakikana. Central government is not taking the right action. Prosecute those people and hold them accountable. That's what we promised to do. If you are given the resources, know that this is not your money. This is public money, and you have to utilize it. You have to account for it. That one you can rest assured. That's what we are going to do. I would not be doing all this, going around the country to 47 counties, driving long distances, if we were having a PR exercise. Yeah, we are serious. We want to change the governance system of this country. And one thing I am very happy about, Wakenya kila pahali mimi naenda wananiambia, CJ, we are behind you, please don't stop, go ahead. And that's quite encouraging. We want change. The Kenyans want change, and fundamental change, and that's what I promise to bring.
Cheno na indo maotesi kaka katiba caravan magitho lindi korone toitayo koda hogai mar bunbuisa nido mano mar United Green Movement Mabende eno ogai mar doho machon Chief Justice David Maraga tero wai thuolo machuoko mar yweyo bang' to dok weche moko mathoth mawaiko nigi thulindi mano mar nyien weche. Pano yudo wachiel kachiel kendo icholnwa ote goiko kotenore koda kaka yudowa okalero giko mag mbui magwa mag wang' book at Kala TV Live, YouTube at Kala TV Live, TikTok bende at Kala TV Live. Kik idhi mabor.
Nasikia kuna game ilikuchoma last week eh?
Yeah, tulia. Sai must be one jackpot locked and loaded. Alafu cheki, niko na passport ya jackpot. Mimi nakwambia inaweza cross 50 mili in 8 weeks eh? Iko! Hitu, nifungulie njia 50 mili. Jackpot lazima ipate wina. Kila wiki mbili, assist ya Game Pass inaingia. Games zinashuka from 15 games hadi 12 games by week 8. Na msipobeba bado, tunaipeana kwa the next best performer. So, 50 mili ni lazima iende. Sinilua show, phone yako inaweza kuwa passport ya kushika 50 mili kwa must be one jackpot. Na sasa tumefika final up mtu wangu. Hii ni yetu.
Get ready to elevate your business and any other commercials when you advertise with us. We are not just a channel. We are your gateway to the peak, for we give you the precision and desire to your commercials. Let us be your partner in success, broadcasting your message to thousands of our viewers. Contact Kala TV today and let's make the magic together.
It's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man. Get back in there, tear.
Tok yudo thuolo mar ng'eyo mathoth kowuok kuom jopuonjewa e sikunde ka iduogo pacho, warwaki kod chenro mamit molosi mana ne in iwuon mar kweyo pachi kaka nyathi. Chenro mar bang' sikul chakore saa 10:30 mamidhiambo nyaka saa 11 mamidhiambo, kama iyude sigana, wende manyasani kaachiel kod machon, kaachiel kod miel motimo cathedral ma bende mori kaka nyathi. Bang' school, chenro manigi mor lilo ne nyithindo duto. Kala TV, machiegni pacho ma e odwa.
Machini kendo wadhi nyime ka chenro en manido mar machiegni pacho kama kelni weche giko manyien matucho koni koda kocha. Weche moko en ni moko kuom oganda weko mawuok e siasa nendo mano mar ODM giko mago kaunti ma Siaya ahinya ka chunglo nendo mano ma okunja koroni to wuok oko kendo sayo mokalo moko kuom kitimo giko ma koroni neno koda moko kuom jokanyo mag siasa mar ODM mano ma otingo Edwin Sifuna ma en senator e kaunti nendo mano ma Nairobi, jadubura ma Embakasi East Babu Owino kaachiel koda governor ma kaunti ma Siaya kono James Agri Orengo. Katolenge koda jadubura ma Ogunja giyango ni okedgi nendo makare mondo mi weche giko mago mag chochni koroni to nyal kel koda moko kuom jokanyo mabende omako lemo ma opogore e duond bura nindo.
We are with William Ruto, and William Ruto is a trusted friend. William Ruto sio mdanganyifu. Yeye ni mtu akisema hivi anafanya hivi. We are going to rally behind him and we are making preparations to ensure that William Ruto is the second president. Don't listen to those noises from opposition figures. Some of those people, when they were in power, they blocked us from getting development. They said we didn't have shares in that government. Now they are regrouping outside William Ruto's government and they are trying to mislead Kenyans that they have since changed and that they can bring transformation. There is no transformation that we can get from that group led by Kalonzo Musyoka. we want to say that we want our people to remain steadfast in government, and we are getting ready to ensure that we give William Ruto all the votes. We have just concluded ID registration, and we have been able to net more than 10,000 new voters. So these are the votes that are going to help William Ruto to become president for his second term.
Kwa majina naitwa Henry Weche kutoka Ugunja constituency. Sisi kama wana wa Ugunja tuna support broad-based government, the two-term president. Secondly, we want to ask our governor, why is he opposing the leaders from Nyanza that are in government? In Nyanza we have only 2 cabinet ministers, and they want us to get out of government. And in Mount Kenya we have 8 cabinet secretaries who are in the government. They are not opposing those people. The issue of Babu Awino, the likes of Sifuna, we want Sifuna to take the rally to Kandui or in Bungoma. That is his own stronghold. And he should not come here to play around with the Luo Nyanza people. Our request is one. We need development for the next 1.5 years. Empowerment of our people. The only thing that our Baba Raila Amolo Odinga that left us is this government. So the issue of Orengo and the likes of Sifuna, they should take their nonsense to the other regions. Santeni.
Jena power. Sisi kama mayutu tumeamua hatuwezi support watu watusaidii. Sisi tunataka empowerment. Na mheshimiwa wetu William Samoei Ruto amekuwa akisimama na vijana siku zote. Hakuna kijana shaienda State House. Lakini ndio serikali ya kwanza tumeona vijana wameenda wapi? State House. Sisi kama vijana tunasema ni tu. Sisi kama vijana tunasema ni tu. Ukikuja hapa na one term yako na una agenda, hiyo ni yako. Sisi tuna support watu wanatusaidia. Unapata? Sisi tunatambua mtu kama Siezo pia Wandai. Wale mtu amekuwa akitusimama na sisi. Unapata? Na tuna support party leader wetu Oburu Oginga Odinga. Ndio party leader ODM. Sisi kama vijana tunasema vijana wa Ugunja tunasema ni two term. Vijana power. Vijana power. Vijana power. Two term.
Mimi naitwa Joseph Ouma Juma. Mimi ndio ODM chair youth leader wa Ugunja constituency. Kile ambayo kimetendeka leo kuanzia kwake Orengo. Orengo ni mtu ambaye hana maendeleo, hana chochote. Alikuja akavamua soko. Hiyo soko ameacha wamama magari wanaua hapa kwa barabara. Badala arudi akuja atusaidie kujenga soko yake ni kusema one term. One term mwenye anasema huyo ndiye anakimbia kila pahali akijenga masoko. Tunahitaji waziri wetu ajikakamue, akuje asaidie wananchi, asaidie vijana vile tuko. Comrade power! Youth power! Asanteni sana.
Weche moko ene moko kuom jotelo mag siasa mopogore mawuok e kaunti no man ma Kakamega wuok kendo medo biwo seyo mokalo ne mane en jatend piny Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta kutenore koda chenro mabende otayo gi thulindi mar kawo moko kuom jokanyo mabende tiyo machiegni koda sirikal kendo koroni to dwaro mondo mi gichak balo koda piny owacho magiyango ni tiyo makare kendo sebedo ka chwalo dongruoge maka kod kacha ne oganda ma pacho kaidi. Lipoto bende ne olosnwa koda lipota marwa Felo Gobliso Chieng yango ni oganda makono kachel koda moko kuom jokanyo mag ODM koro komoro kata matin koda tim makoroni. To ineno ka itimo pacho kaidi kod sirikal machon Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta.
Kane gilose kinde nyasi mar alame kanisa mar Kenya Assembly of God e gwenge ma Koro Maiti e kar chung' bura malungari, jod bura go kanotelnegi kod jaod bura malungari migosi Nabina Bwire, jaod bura ma Ikolo Maini migosi Bernard Shinali, jaod bura ma Shinyalu migosi Freddy Kana, kod jaod bura ma kaunti no ma Kakamega Mikai Elsie Muhanda. Gikono moluor Uhuru Kenyatta mondo koro ni owere chuth kod siro siasa makelo tungni e sirikal mar jatend piny owacho masani Laktar William Ruto.
Tafadhali mupeane nafasi William Ruto naye aongoze kipindi yake. Hata mkiongea, hata muibe, hata mlete matusi, sisi tunaona ile inafanyika hapa chini. Wakati huu Kenya wanaweza kopa pesa yao wenyewe. Pesa ile ya NSSF sasa hatuwezi kopa ya nje.
Ukiona akipigwa vita na wale wengine wale waliokuwepo, wala kina rais aliyekuwepo Uhuru Kenyatta, ni kwa sababu Rais William Ruto amewashangaza. Ile kazi amefanya kwa miaka mitatu imezidi ile ambayo walifanya zaidi ya miaka 10 na hata 20. Kwa sababu wakati Rais Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa na nafasi ya kuongoza hii Kenya, badala ya kuhakikisha kila Mkenya anapata nafasi ya kuwa na mazingira ama nyumba ambazo zinaweza kuwasitiri wanajamii pamoja na watoto wao, yeye kile kitu kikubwa alifanya kilikuwa kujenga estate yake kubwa inaitwa Northland City kule Nairobi.
Jotelo go bende umoige pinyno gibiyie mondo josiasa mabalo gi piny owacho dhi nyime gi siasa marocho sirikal mano yier gi jopiny e yo demokrasia, kagilero ni mano en dhi ataro gi dwach jopiny.
Hiyo matusi inakuja ya kina Kasongo, ya kina sijui Zakayo, ya kina nani, ni vile wameshindwa.
Bende kindego ne gichayo mokalo gavana e kaunti no ma Kakamega moluor Fernandes Barasa ka giywak ni ok osechwalo kit dongruoge makonyo jopiny e kaunti no. Kata obedo ni kaunti no yudo omenda mathoth kowuok e sirikal mamalo mar siro dongruoge ne jopiny.
Watu wa Kakamega wanasema they cannot see 53 billion. Oparanya alianza na 6 billion. Tuliona hiyo kazi. Akaenda kwa 9 billion. Tukaona kazi. Akamalizia na 12 billion. Hata haikufikia hiyo 53. Lakini simuliona kazi ya Oparanya? Ama namna gani? Simuliona ma ECD? Si madawa ilikuwa hospitali?
Aliniita mosquito, mimi ndio huyu. Lakini huyu mosquito is giving him sleepless nights, eh? Hello? Hata ni tusi gani? A focus of Kakamega people is that we must, lazima tukomboe kaunti yetu. Every year, tukiwa na Oparanya, tulikuwa tunajenga 60 ECDs. 60. Kwa miaka mitatu sasa tungekuwa tumejenga 180. Zimejengwa ngapi?
Negitieko kagilero ni oganda ma Kakamega dwaro dongruok makare, tok siasa mapile kapile to onge kod dongruok. Felo Gobliso Cheng, Kala TV.
Komachielo en ni jolonyo ma opogore weche giko mago mag somo koro nito wuok oko kendo medo golo pachgi kotenore koda kit somo manyien nindo mano mong'ere kaka competency based education kata CBE. Kamoko kuomgi koro nito puoyo mokalo chenro mar somo kaka dhi nyime skul opogore e pach kaendi. Kamoko kuom jolony go koro nito kwedo mokalo kit somo noindo. Jonyuolo bende moko kuomgi koro nito wacho ni gin ok gikia gimoro amora ma otenore koda somo kamano kit kaka koro nito itayo skunde ma opogore e pach kaendi. Jafwambo marwa Justus Adoyo ne ombeko kod jolony weche giko mago mag somo kata ne man ma Kisumu kendo losno report yo maket kod
Kindigi kima piny owacho kanyakla koda jonyuol e pacho kaendi pod go chandri mar biro neno ni nyandho mar kit somo manyien mano competency based education CBE okete tim e yo makare. Paro mopogore koro pod nyime kod wuok kotenre kod kit somo kata lai mar somo nero manyien. Ka bende achiel kuom jolony e weche geko mag somo mano migosi Richard Wuoragot ma bende ne oyier kaka jagoro mar Kupet bade nero ma Siaya ni onyiso mor mare yo maket kod maendi kendo nogolo pache kotenre kod kido mar somo maket kod maendi.
Agoyo erokamano ni jopuonj manyowuok oko duto, jopuonj nyowuok oko mang'eny, jopuonj moingo 3,000 kendo nye gibiro mondo giket haki kendo nye gitele yiero ma Siaya. Koro jopuonj notimo maber kendo nye gin peaceful, nye onge koko, kwe nye nitie. Agoyo erokamano ni sirikal kotelnegi gi County Commissioner ma Siaya kaka nyokelo kwe makende ni jopuonj kochakre chieng' tich abich nyaka nyoro gotieno manye yiero rum.
Ka bende kinego go migosi Richard Agot oyango ni competency based education ne en paro nero maberie malichie mokalo.
Competency based curriculum is an idea, en gima ber kabisa. En mna ni koro implementation mare ema nyalo bedo gi challenges. But koro abe jopuonj osemiya nguvu. Koro abro rewra gi jowetewa mondo wang'ad paro kaka gi sirikal be mondo wane to competency based curriculum ni onyalo bedo implemented maber nade. To gimaber nikech en competency based curriculum idwaro ni itim mana gima ilonye, itim mana gima ing'eyo maber.
Par mabende osir machiegni mokalo kod okil Kamalok Ambrose Otieno Weda mabende ne otwak kod jofwambo yo maket kod maendi.
Curriculum is good. They always change. I was in the 7, 4, 2, 3. Then 844 came. Then this one. It's a normal. It changes over years. Every country changes. Now the CBC. I was in Ghana. I saw the CBC. So it has the challenges that come with a new thing. All will be settled. It will be corrected. Even before when they talked about it, they said every school will have day scholars. But now as we refine it, as it's being refined, it will be fine. So those challenges are normal. They are part of every process when we're bringing something new.
Kabende kinigogo Ambrose Otieno Weda koro wacho ni migao mochung' ne weche mag somo dhi nyime kod chwalo tijene e yo maberie moloyo pacho kaendi.
There's no instability in the ministry. What's the instability? The cabinet secretary is there, the president is there, the new people come in and they leave. There's not instability. Institutions are there, they work, not individuals. Individuals can change, but the institutions remain. We left President Uhuru left, Mheshimiwa Ruto came in. So the institutions are there and they have been built, and the civil service is always there, and they are the bulwark.
Kata kamano okil Kamalok Ambrose Otieno Weda okos mokosiemo moko kuom midhiero go eko ma competency based education noero kaloe.
One of the things that I think will be a problem is that these people, I have seen that people write on textbooks. Now that makes it very costly. Because if a child loses a textbook, you have to buy it. The textbooks are the ones in which they write. So it becomes very, very, very costly for a country like Kenya, for people like us. It does not favor people who are not economically strong. That has to be addressed.
Bende kinegogo jagoro manyien mar Kupet bade masiano ero migosi Richard Wuora Got ne okokoso kwayo ne piny owacho wa pacho kaendi.
Para ni piny owacho en ni mondo wabed gi curriculum implementation maber, onego bed ni we have the resources ma wanyalo tiyo go mondo wa implement curriculum no e yo moriere, kaka buge manyien, kaka jopuonj mondo medi, mondo wa make sure to kendo be onego gen enhance ni there is more workshops